I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media, but what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be constant.
Welcome to Pop Links. The internet almost shut down when a blurry black and white video showed up late one night. Nobody expected it. Nobody saw it coming. But there it was, time-stamped, grainy, and full of tension. You could feel it through the screen. Pierre and Iman Shumpert stood face to face in what looked like Teyana Taylor's driveway. It wasn't just a normal conversation, it looked serious. Heated. You could tell something had been building for a while. Teyana was standing right between them, clearly shaken. That made everything feel more intense. Viewers couldn't look away. Everyone was asking the same thing: what happened between these two men? Why were they both at her house at the same time, in the middle of the night? And why did things get so tense, so fast? It didn't take long for the clip to spread across social media. Some called it a standoff. Others called it heartbreak unfolding in real time. The driveway, usually quiet and private, had become the center of drama. But this wasn't just about who showed up where, it was about emotions, past, history, and unresolved feelings. The story actually started a few days earlier. Teyana had been seen at a small, private dinner with Aaron. They weren't hiding, but they weren't showing off either. Just two people grabbing a bite, but the internet noticed. A photo leaked later that night showing Aaron walking behind her, hand close to hers. That one blurry picture went viral in hours. And it quickly made its way to Iman. The rumors flew in fast. Was Teyana seeing someone new? Was Aaron just a casual fling or something deeper? People online had their theories. But those close to Iman said it wasn't about her dating again, it was about who she was dating. There was already tension between Aaron and Iman back when he and Teyana were still a couple. Some say Iman never trusted him, not even a little. So when Iman pulled up to her house that night, it wasn't just to talk. According to those nearby, it was a confrontation. Security footage caught it all. Iman's SUV parked at the curb, headlights still on. Aaron was already outside, walking around, clearly waiting. As soon as Iman stepped out, everything shifted. You could see it in how they moved, tense, on edge. They walked toward each other like they were expecting trouble. No punches were thrown, but their body language said enough. Hands moving fast, voices raised, faces close. Teyana rushed outside in slippers, trying to break it up. She looked like she was pleading with them both to calm down. And then came the audio. At first, it was hard to hear, shaky and muffled. Like someone recorded it from a distance. But this is the internet. People enhanced the sound, slowed it down, filtered it. What they uncovered made jaws drop. Iman's voice came through first, low and sharp. You think this is funny? You using my family like this? Then Aaron fired back, she's not your family anymore. You walked away. Then came Teyana's voice, breaking up the argument. Stop. Please, both of you. This isn't helping. Her voice cracked in the middle of it. That moment hit harder than anything. People picked sides right away. Some backed Iman, saying he had a right to be upset. Others said Aaron didn't do anything wrong. But one thing most agreed on, Teyana didn't deserve to be caught in the middle. After that, old videos and interviews started popping up. A clip of Iman in the past saying he'd always love her, and how he regrets some mistakes. Another showed Aaron months ago praising strong women who deal with pain in silence. At the time, no one thought much of it. Now it all felt like a warning. Then Teyana disappeared. No social media updates. No comments. No cryptic posts. Nothing. Just silence. Until 2 days later. Out of nowhere, a black and white video appeared. Teyana sat alone on a bench, wearing a hoodie, looking up at the sky. No talking, no captions, just soft piano music in the background. The only message on screen, I'm tired. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. But it hit like a punch to the chest. Her fans rushed to support her. Taraji commented, "You deserve peace, sis." Kelly Rowland dropped heart emojis. Even SZA reposted the video with the words, "Protect her at all costs." Just as things started to quiet down, Iman went live on Instagram. It was past midnight, and he looked like he hadn't slept in days. His voice was soft, raw. "I'm not proud of that night," he said. "I could have handled things better." It wasn't a perfect apology. But it felt real. And now, fans are left wondering, where does everyone go from here? Can peace be found after this kind of storm? Only time will tell. He didn't come looking for trouble. That's what Iman said later, after everything had already blown up online. "I showed up because something didn't feel right," he admitted during a late-night live stream. "I wasn't there to fight or argue. I just felt like I was losing something all over again." His voice was quieter than usual. Tired. Hurt. He confessed that seeing Teyana with Aaron hit him harder than he expected. Not because he wanted to control her, he said that wasn't his intention, but because he still cared. "I guess I just wanted some clarity," he mumbled. "Maybe I didn't handle it the best way." Then Aaron responded. Not with a video or an interview, but with a tweet. "Real men don't fight over what they lost. They let her choose," he wrote. It was sharp, short, and hit like a punch. Fans couldn't tell if it was a low blow or just an honest truth. Either way, the tweet didn't stay up long. Within hours, it was deleted, but not before screenshots flew across the internet and landed on every blog and gossip page. That's when more details started coming out. A neighbor, who asked to stay anonymous, told reporters they saw Teyana outside after both men had left. She was crying. She looked like the weight of the world was on her shoulders, they said. Completely heartbroken. And just when people thought the drama had peaked, a second video leaked. This one came from a different angle, shot from across the street. It captured the final seconds of the tense moment in her driveway. And what it showed changed everything. Right before getting into their cars, Iman and Aaron looked at each other and nodded. It wasn't friendly, but it wasn't angry either. A few even claimed they briefly shook hands. Suddenly, the narrative shifted. Was it all planned? Was this some kind of behind-the-scenes agreement? Or maybe the two men came to a mutual understanding in the heat of the moment. People online couldn't agree. Some thought it was a publicity stunt. Others believed it was a real, raw moment between two people who had a lot of history, and not just with Teyana. Theories started flying. Was this about pride? Was there an old rivalry we never knew about? Or was it just the reality of two men realizing the woman at the center of it all didn't deserve to be caught in their mess? Through it all, Teyana said almost nothing. But then, she broke her silence, not with a video, not with a live stream, but with a photo. She posted an image of her daughter holding her hand. The caption was short but powerful. "Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes memories lie. And sometimes, you choose silence to protect your peace. I'm choosing me." That post racked up over 1 million likes in less than half a day. Since then, Aaron hasn't been seen with Teyana again. Iman has stayed quiet too, reportedly focusing on spending more time with his kids. And Teyana? She's been spotted heading to a recording studio, sunglasses on, hoodie up, and headphones around her neck, but her head held high. Maybe that heated night was a turning point. Or maybe it was just the final crack in something that had already fallen apart long ago. Either way, it was a reminder to everyone watching: fame doesn't shield you from real life. Feelings are messy. Love is complicated. And healing sometimes means walking away, from both sides. When your personal pain becomes internet content and your private moments go viral, you quickly learn what really matters. Peace, quiet, space. And sometimes, strength doesn't come from standing in the middle of chaos, it comes from walking away from it. But just when people thought it was all over, something new surfaced. A screenshot started spreading online, a FaceTime call, supposedly between Teyana and a well-known music producer. The rumors lit up instantly. She's working on a new album. One that might tell her side of the story, raw, honest, and unfiltered. And maybe that's what she's needed all along. Not a headline. Not an explanation. Just a mic. So while Aaron and Iman had their moment in the driveway, it looks like Teyana is choosing a different path. One with no shouting, no drama, and no need to prove anything. She's taking the high road. On her own terms. And she's doing it through her art. The world is still watching. And this time, she's ready to speak, not with more noise, but with rhythm, emotion, and a truth only she can tell. Stay tuned. This story's not finished yet. Where celebrity chaos, viral moments, and pop culture buzz collide. From Hollywood headlines to internet-breaking drama, we've got the tea, and we spill it hot. Sparkles love the drama? Live for the gossip? Then you're in the right place. Thumbs up, don't forget to like the video if you're vibing with the content, bell, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, so you never miss the madness. Pop links, because boring was never an option.